Hey Muscatine, welcome to Muscatine in Focus. This is episode number 7, and we've got 3 segments today. The first segment is with Lieutenant Jeff Jirak, and former cadet from the 1st Junior Police Academy, to discuss this year's class opportunity, and this is in the segment Our City. Second, we have Council Connection with Dennis Fralick. He represents the 1st Ward, and he's talking about basically who he is and what are some of the matters to discuss in his specific ward. The third segment today is Be Your Best, and this is with our own Chad Bishop, and he's doing interviews with members of local bands, specifically pop and punk band Eugene Levy, as they prepare for the MallaPalooza coming up. So everybody, please sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to this segment of City Talk on Muscatine in Focus. I'm your host, Chad Bishop, and we are excited to let you know about an opportunity for area youth to get involved and learn more about our local Muscatine Police Department. I have 2 guests right here on the set. We're going to get to know a little bit about each of them, tell you about the Muscatine Police Academy, and give you information about how you can get involved. Okay, so first up, Officer Jeff Jirak. Tell us a little about yourself and your affiliation with the Police Academy.
So my name is Jeff Jirak. I'm a lieutenant with the police department and been with the great city of Muscatine for almost 30 years now. My involvement with the Police Academy came about in 2019 when we were approached by Dr. DeWinters with the Muscatine Community College and the development of a Police Department Junior Police Academy. Now, the program was developed not with people that just want to be police officers or want to be cops later on in life. It's really about much more than that. It's about leadership. It's about developing relationships with people in the community. And it's about how we can give back. So, and that opportunity is coming up again here in June of this year.
Right, June 6th to 9th. We're going to say that a couple times throughout the program because that's ultimately what we wanted to start spreading the word about so that people don't miss out on an opportunity to get involved and at the very least know that it's happening because it has a lot of positive ramifications for the entire community.
Absolutely.
So before we get too much further along, let's introduce our other special guest. Tell us your name, a little bit about yourself, and your connection with the Police Academy.
Hello, my name is Carlos Lopez. I am born and raised in Muscatine, Iowa. I graduated from Muscatine High School and graduated from the community college here in Muscatine. I am currently studying at the University of Iowa towards criminology. I got involved in the Junior Police Academy in 2019 after I graduated from the high school and got information from a school resource officer to try it out. And that's how I came along with it.
Okay, so now let's get into some of the specifics of the Muscatine Police Academy. It's in its 2nd year, the little break because of COVID. We talked about that, or that should be knowledge. Hoping that this is something that happens yearly. It's a successful project. And one thing we want to kind of note, it's at Muscatine Community College, and we have a brand new criminal justice building being built. So these are really going to tie in really well. Talk to us about how this helps our community with respect to future police officers or enriching our students and the connection with the college as far as criminal justice goes.
Thank you. Excellent question. With the partnership between the Muscatine Police Department and the community college, and along with the Junior Police Academy, what we are doing is that we're really going to the grassroots of our youth, of our community. And we're giving them hands-on experience as to not only, again, about what it is to be a police officer, what we do on a daily basis of evidence collection and accident investigation and our special response teams and everything that really goes into a day of operation. But we expose the kids to that. And then in hopes of maybe at one point, if they decide to take a career in law enforcement, that we work with the community college. They obtain their education here at the community college through the newly formed program, and then taking their life experiences and their education and their training, and then bringing that back to the police department and giving back to the community here that they grew up in, that their parents may have grown up in, And with that, there is a much closer and a much tighter bond between the police department and serving the community. And over a long term, it works on our retention, where officers are more likely to stay here, to grow their families here, and to maintain those bonds and to move on with that.
High schoolers should still consider enrolling regardless of if they are planning on becoming a police officer. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. The program is not geared towards those that have aspirations of just being a police officer or anything in the criminal justice field. One of the real benchmarks of the program is certainly just leadership. And in any career that you go into, in any field whatsoever, leadership is very important. And we really focus in on the development of the leadership styles, and there are several of them. And we can take those skills that we learn and again, bring those back to the community here in Muscatine, be it working at our local businesses, working within the police department, working in our churches, wherever it may be. Leadership and strong leadership is what builds strong communities.
Okay, so listening to all that and having been through the police academy, let's kind of back up just a notch. Tell us about your experience in the police academy you were in, and kind of like what really stands out as some of those lasting memories.
I would say for sure the lasting memories that I've learned through the Junior Police Academy is that in the department, it's not just one section. There's multiple sections within the department itself. You got your MSORT, which is the Muscatine Special Response Operations Team, and then you have detectives, you have the cops who go out on the beat, and then of course you have other areas such as crime scene technicians, also accident reports, as we were saying there. But it's just a mixture of hands-on and in-class work that you really get to know a lot of people, a lot of nice people, and improve your skills through teamwork, and definitely helps you become a great leader.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking about enrolling? So preferences to junior and seniors, but it's open to all high schoolers. But what would you say to somebody thinking about enrolling this year or in the future, or if a parent's watching and is considering suggesting this to their child? What could you say to them to encourage them?
I would say if anybody who has any special interest in either law enforcement or any other field, definitely try it out. I mean, you learn many things. It's not just veered towards law enforcement. You can learn these aspects, the integrity, like I said, teamwork and leadership skills that help you improve in other careers. But yeah, it's just an overall great program to join into.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years from now with respect to how this may have played into your path?
I see myself in 5 years actually working with the Muscatine Police Department as an officer. Definitely has veered my decision towards working as a municipal police officer instead of more of the county. I was actually first starting to think of working as a sheriff's department, but seeing through this program, I have definitely veered my decision more towards the Muscatine Police Department, seeing that they create very great community relations, and it's just an overall great department.
Okay, great. So help us wrap this up with any final thoughts and words about the academy and why they should attend, or just anything we wanted to add that we haven't covered.
Sure. First of all, again, June 6th through the 9th of this year here at MCC is where we'll be having this. Space is going to be limited, and this is a competitive process. We are going in all of the area schools, and for lack of a better term, we're recruiting. We're looking for those individuals that are, motivated and want to become community leaders. So we are currently recruiting students in many of the area schools in Muscatine and Wilton, Durant, West Liberty, L&M, and Columbus Junction. Seeking people that are coming here that want to be part of this growing group. Space is limited off of this, so please go to the MCC website and look forward to a great week of some physical training, some time that you get some expert leadership, and it's also extremely fun as well. So we look forward to having you.
Okay, great. Well, thanks to both of you for being on the show. And thanks for you for tuning in to Muscatine in Focus. We're looking forward to helping promote this great program and many others in the future. Stay tuned for our next segment, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, I'm Dennis Fralick. I'm currently the First Ward representative on the Muscatine City Council. I'd like to thank Mayor Bark for inviting me here today. First of all, my family and I moved here in 1979 with my wife Sharon and our 4 children. All 4 of my children graduated from Muscatine High School and are currently all working in the state of Iowa. I'd like to spend my time today talking about 2 of our local companies that are making large investments in the city of Muscatine. The first is the Stanley Center for World Peace and Security. They purchased the former library on the intersection of 3rd Street and Iowa Avenue and are renovating it into a building, making it a green, self-sustaining, living building. This building with its futuristic innovations will put Muscatine on the stage, both nationally and worldly. The second project is the former Mckee Button Building, which the Kent Corporation has purchased and will historically restore. It will be used as office space that will house 2 of its divisions and will give Kent Corporation room for expansion. Both of these initiatives help Muscatine in many ways. I'm very happy to support both of these projects. We as a city are truly fortunate that we have companies in our town that are willing to invest in the future of Muscatine now and the future. As a council member, I will continue to support projects that bring development to Muscatine. Finally, this is the time of the year when seasonal jobs are available for the city of Muscatine. I'd like to invite anybody who is looking for a summertime occupation to apply today, as positions are available now.
I'll take the hit, then I'll stand up. I'll take the hit and get up and
Get ready for an event like no other. Great regional music and a mind-blowing visual experience on a brand new Physiophonic Theater stage. Hello and welcome to Be Your Best. So excited to be wrapping things up on this episode of Muscatine in Focus. Mayor Brad Bark asked me to talk a little bit about MallaPalooza because, again, this show is about all the great things and positive things happening in Muscatine, unique opportunities, and this event is unique to say the least. It's April 23rd, happening right there. Look at this. If you're from Muscatine, you know right exactly where we're at. We're in the mall. That's the Plaza Theaters right there. So yeah, we're bringing back the mall. Who doesn't want to rip a show at the mall? So we've got 4 bands, and the headliners, we're going to be hearing a music video for them in just a second. Eugene Levy Band. So if you haven't heard of them, you should have, because they've been making tracks. They're on 93.1 FM a lot. They've been playing regionally. They even played in Minnesota. They're a pop punk band. Lots of great songs, great local following, and great music in general. Let's take a listen to one of their music videos just to give you a sample of what I'm talking about.
jeans, black shirt, and he's ready to flirt. Tell the girl that's his world that he loves her. And as she turns away, you can look to see every little possible thing that they can be. But I know they don't wonder.
Okay, so April 23rd, we've got 4 bands total. One of the other bands is Manhattan Blockade. Now, some of the members are from Burlington. We had a chance to interview Jay Wetterling. Let's take a listen to him right now.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jay from Manhattan Blockade. Incredibly excited to be a part of MallaPalooza. I'm not sure there's going to be any schooner or sailboat pictures hanging up anywhere like that, but I'm super stoked about being able to be a part. It's a gig that we get to rip with literally a bunch of our best friends, and as much as it is to play shows and meet new people, that's really exciting. there's very few things better than just being able to run around on stage and get sweaty and goofy and scream all your best friend's songs. So our boys 5 a.m. Signed to We Are Triumphant not long ago, and they've got a new album actually dropping here pretty soon. So I'm sure they'll come through with a few bangers. Our boys Eugene, Levy, we go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac with those guys as well. So, and it kind of goes without saying that Common Choir like slaps like my stepdad. So it's going to be an awesome show. Ourselves, Manhattan Blockade, we're a little bit punk rock, a little bit rock and roll, a little bit hip hop, a little bit of emo, just a little bit of everything. Like, the kids dig it, but your moms and dads can also like not mosh around too. So it'll be a good time. To be completely honest, I'm an 80s, 90s kid myself, so I remember the days of like hanging out at the mall all day, running around the arcade, getting kicked out of the toy store, doing all that good stuff. So we were really stoked to be able to come down to Muscatine and play again, just because it's always a good draw. Everybody always comes out and has a good time, and that's what we're all about, is helping people have hopefully a better day than before they came. So come through, hang out. I don't know that Jay and Silent Bob will be there, but I mean, hope so.
Okay, and this is all happening at the new Visiophonic Soundstage Entertainment Theater. And what happens on this stage, we've got, obviously a stage, we're lifted up. We've got production value in the lighting and in the video backdrops. Who knows what's going to be happening behind the scenes, behind the screens, because this is the real deal. An audio, visual, multimedia entertainment experience, first of its kind of commonplace in some of the bigger music venues, but something new to Muscatine, and I really hope it goes over well, because I'd like to feature all genres in the future. Country music, maybe a kid-friendly band concert. Who knows? This thing can go anywhere and everywhere that the community wants it to go, and I hope they can really add a nice new amenity to Muscatine along those lines. So once again, MallaPalooza is coming to Muscatine Mall April 23rd. Tickets are available at dreampostmedia.com. Of course, we got a Facebook page and an event page. So thanks very much, Mr. Mayor Brad Bark, for offering to have us come out and talk about this on the show. And we will see you next time, and hopefully at MallaPalooza.
Hey Muscatine, and thank you for watching the 7th episode of Muscatine in Focus. Just want to do a quick little shout out to Lieutenant Jirak. Thank you for taking time to interview Carlos. And the Junior Police Academy is basically, the whole idea is to compete and try to get the top award. With that being said, there's 2 $500 scholarships that the cadets have a potential to win, and they have a potential to win both of them. And Carlos today actually won both of them, winning $1,000. So congratulations to you. And also, just want to say, Dennis, wonderful job representing the First Ward today. First of all, it's great to have people get to know you, and also just talking about some items actually in your ward as well. So job well done, Dennis. And Chad Bishop, great job again to you. And who doesn't want to have a unique entertainment opportunity in Muscatine that helps enrich our community, the community's well-being, while encouraging visitors to enjoy our local amenities here in Muscatine. And just a quick reminder for everybody, MallaPalooza is April 23rd, and it's at the Muscatine Mall. And I just want to wish MallaPalooza the best of luck, and encourage all alternative rock music lovers to attend this event. And also future offerings as well, just a whole wide array of genres that could be playing at MallaPalooza here in Muscatine. So again, congratulations to you to getting that off the ground as well, Chad. Stay in tune for other events that are coming up this summer as well. And remember, be your best, and we will see you next time, Muscatine. Thank you so much.
I'll take the hit, then I'll stand up. I'll take the hit and get up and
Get ready for an event like no other. Great regional music and a mind-blowing visual experience on the brand new Visiophonic Theater stage. Oh yeah, and it's all happening at the mall. The first event of the concert series features
it don't feel right unless it feels a little bit wrong. Oh, blow up my phone. You say you're alone. Your man isn't home. I don't wanna ruin this one. This type of love don't always come and go. Just to feel the time to bring
April 23rd is your chance to see these bands rip a show at the mall.
I wanna live my life the only way I know how.
Pop, punk, alt-rock, and grungy in-your-face metal collide at Dream Post Media's newest entertainment experience, the Visiophonic Theater.